to the Gooner vibe. Arsenal just beat PSG 2-0 in their second game in the Champions League. Just looking at the table, Arsenal are on the 8th position with 4 points in 2 games. Tough game overall. Wasn't surprised because PSG is a really good team. They have tough games ahead. So it's nice to get off with a victory finally in this format of the Champions League. With regards to the team and the lineup, I wasn't surprised that Arteta played the same lineup as the weekend. No reason to, because the team has been doing really well. Needed Martinelli and Saka on the flanks to counter the immense talent that PSG have in their forward lines and midfield. Also, their fullbacks push up pretty high. Thought our defense played really well. In fact, everyone on the team played well. I was impressed with the way Prasad was holding on the ball and making pass off of Havertz and Saka really well. Timber was really good in the first half before he came off. I don't know if he was injured. It was a little interesting to see how Calafiori played on the right hand side instead of left. But first half was 50-50, I would say. Arsenal wasn't really amazing on the ball, pretty much giving the ball to PSG. But when Arsenal did have the ball, they did try to create chances. I think the first chance that Arsenal had was by a cross in which Havertz headed maybe over the bar. But very soon, actually, it was Saka who hit, which went over the bar. And then there was a couple of crosses from Saka and Martinelli, which didn't really scare the backline. One good pass from Martinelli, which Havertz headed, which I think Donnarumma saved. But otherwise, PSG seemed to be pretty comfortable on the ball, and Arsenal was keen on having keeping PSG getting the ball. But Arsenal went ahead. There was a really good move from Trossard from midfield, running up and then crossing out to Havertz. And Havertz, I would say, pretty brave header to head the ball, and the goalkeeper was so close. But that was 1-0 to Arsenal. Arsenal kept plugging away, defending well, and I think they had a decent foothold in the match at that point. The second goal followed pretty quickly. It was a foul on Saka on the right hand side, and I thought it was a foul, but Saka did pick up the ball and hit a free kick, which Martinelli and Partey attacked the front post, but I don't know what Donnarumma was doing. He was probably confused with the players running ahead of him, and Marquinhos ahead of him. The ball went all the way through, so Saka got that goal. 2-0 to the Arsenal was pretty comfortable point, and Arsenal kept the ball pretty much for the rest of the half. There was one chance from their left back, who I thought played really well. Mendes had a chance which clipped the bottom of the post. But apart from that, there was not a lot of clear-cut opportunities that PSG had. Second half, like I said, Timber went off. I'm assuming it was an injury. Calafiori went to the right back and Kivia played left. And PSG pretty much dominated position. Stats pretty much says that they had 62% possession, whereas Arsenal had 38. And second half, 67-33. Arsenal had 2 shots on target. PSG had 1 in the second half. But overall, I think Arsenal played pretty well as far as defending the set pieces, keeping them at bay, playing passes on midfield and to the flanks. They didn't really get behind us. We saw Merino came in and then I think was a little rusty, but that's understandable. A couple of chances that Arsenal also had in the counter. Really had one which he spooned over from the left hand side, and another one which he hit in a volley with straight at Donnarumma. I thought Jesus was a little rusty as well when he came in. He had a couple of chances where he could have passed the ball, but wanted to make a couple of tricks to probably eat up time. But at that point, Rice was comfortable defending the back box. So one small altercation between Fabian Ruiz and Calafiori, but again, there was not really a lot of opportunities that PSG created. There was one corner which they headed over the bar, I think, or was it a shot from João Mendes, João Neves over the bar. But there's not a lot that Raya really had to save handling on corners mostly, and Arsenal were trying to play in the counter. I thought Havertz was really good. Pretty much ran the socks off him, and Trossard was impressive. Saka obviously was really good as well. And I think Timber was probably the pick of the bunch as far as the back line is concerned, especially until he got replaced. If I had to give a man of the match, I'd probably give it to Havertz for his contribution in the first goal, and also making it really tough for the PSG defenders to handle him. So that's 2-0 to the Arsenal. We play Southampton on the weekend. We'll see how things pan out. But until then, thank you and come on, you Gunners.